What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AEW MyGM Challenge. We are very far back from first place, and we're already 10 weeks in, so hopefully in this episode we can make up some ground. That would be a good thing. So we'll try to get into that in this episode. I first want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's taken the time to like these videos, be subscribed to the channel, and leave your comments down below. Guys, that helps smaller channels like me so much, so thank you all for that. Now, without any further ado, let's jump into this episode. So here's where we left things off. We were at week 11. We had promised Swerve that he will be fighting on a bigger stage, which we actually did get last week. So he'll be happy. We just need to make sure to book him this week so he's not upset. I know a guy, if our least popular available bruisers in a match this week, which I think will happen because we just had, if you saw here, Gunther McGirder joined the crew. He said he's got some good fans, so we'll see what he can do for us. We'll check right now. Is he a face or a heel? If he's a face, he can just be thrown into... He could be thrown into a triple threat of something we already have planned. We have made some big trades here with Jay White, Dax, and Cash. A lot of popularity for Cash. I didn't realize that. That's good. Joining the show. We do right now have an issue of Athena did something and she's not coming back for 2 weeks apparently, so that leaves Willow kind of all freed up, but I guess we can do some trainings with her, maybe get her to level 10 or something. And then we definitely need a face team for our new tag team champions of Julia Hart and Sky Blue, so we'll see if we can get that going. If not this week, potentially next week from the talent scouts. It might need to be a local team, we'll see, but we'll leave this for now. Let's just try to book our first show. We can also see that the popularity is finally starting to kick in. We have Toni Storm here at 79 popularity, 80 stamina. Megan Bain's popularity has gone down a little bit, but at the same time, I think Toni Storm will be able to carry her. This is already level 3 rivalry, so this should be good. And then in the opener, just so we don't forget, we can do Swerve versus Okada. It's only level 1 rivalry, however, they're at 75 and 70 popularity, so that is good. We can put that title on the line. And then other things we want to go in here. So Cash and Dax are going to take on the Guns. That is something we know for sure. We have Cope and Osprey that can go here for now. MJF is looking for something new, and so is Bandito. So maybe we'll start something with MJF and Brody here. Brody King. And then what leaves us here is Mercedes needs something new. We really need some face female fighters here, because I guess Hangman and Kenny could go there, but they're both at 40, so I don't think that makes sense to do that just yet. I think I'm gonna give FTR the week off so they can recover. Cash especially needs that. And then we could do a fatal 4-way potentially, or at least a triple threat. That would see another feud I want to get started here, which would be Bandito, Jay White, and then Gunther McGirder goes there just cuz. So we have 3 title matches. This could potentially be something else, but we'll see if we can just fix this to have the Gun stamina are okay, so they'll be calling out Dax and Cash to get something started there. Then we can even have a match next week because Cash will be at 41, so it will be good. We can test their out their tag team chemistry. Hopefully that is working. Kenny and Hangman I think we want on the show. And then, oh man, this is tough. I think I might need to search for people now. But we'll do Kenny doing a self promo. We'll do Hangman doing a self promo. And I think we'll do... Oh yes, we have to take advantage of this. So Mercedes Moné, I don't know what happened. Apparently, even if you set something to a certain number for promo skill or in ring beforehand, it could just get randomized, and I think that's what's happened here. because Mercedes has a 1 promo skill, but we have our shakeup right now, which is all specialists get PR training and plus 3 promo skill for the next 5 shows. So we'll take advantage of that for Mercedes there. I guess we did have a Get Schooled 3, which we can play. Oh yes, which I said I could play for Toni Storm. Well, actually, so I'm going to play it for Mercedes, so she'll be up near 14. And then I'm going to buy this to put Tony over 15. And she'll get a new perk, which is Specialist or Bruiser. I think I'll go Bruiser for now. Because Sky and Julia, one of them is a fighter for sure, and the other I think is a specialist, so we'll see, but I think that's good. We'll go Bruiser there. Good. Okay. Do I now want to search though? I guess I might as well. It only costs 10 grand. Let's see female face, see if anybody shows up. The problem right now is, no, I'm going to take that away. The problem is there's too many wrestlers. The last time we tried this, a lot of WWE's superstars showed up. So we'll see if any AEW stars show up, which they do not. Let's just take this away, spend another 2 grand just to see. No. So that is tough. It's looking like we might have to do a team that it'll be local talents, but I'll try that again next time and see what we got. And then Mercedes is a specialist anyway, so I think that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this like this. This is a pretty solid card. Good popularity between Cope and Ospreay. I don't think Ospreay will be able to fight next week, but we can replace that with Hangman, and yeah, I think this is good. Show only costs 16,000, which is nice, of course, because we got to make that revenue as well. Starting with us, Swerve versus Okada for the AEW Championship. Okada is the new champion in a 4-star match, so that's a great start. Love to see that. Let's see if something starts here. It does. Love to see it. MJF versus Brody. Love to see the rivalry start here. MJF picks up the win, which I'm happy with. No rivalry and a disappointing match. That's a bit annoying. Kenny Omega with a self promo. He's now into the 80s. We love to see that. Cope versus Ospreay for the Unified Championship, and Cope defends his title in a great 3.5-star rated match. That's now at level 3. Plus 3 for Hangman. We'll take it. Bandito, Jay White, Gunther McGirder. Gunther picks up the win. Hilariously. Okay, good for him. Mercedes Moné, still +1, so that's a bit annoying. And a tables match in our main event. That sees Toni Storm versus Megan Bayne. Toni Storm defends yet again in a classic 4.5-star rated match. So the opening and close very good. The middle was pretty soft, so we'll have to see about that. We got Penelope Ford, who is she heel? No, she is definitely a heel. So that doesn't help us on the looking for faces category. No Charity there from Raw. We have got Jon Moxley versus Sami Zayn versus Tony D'Angelo. Charity from Charlotte Flair on SmackDown, who SmackDown have been killing it recently. So hopefully make some ground up on them. We've got, I guess Britt Baker could be a face we're looking for. Oh, and Hikaru Shida as well, which I traded away. And then that trade is really coming out to get us right away with Ty Mello getting a feud with Molly Holly and Anna Jay cutting a Charity. So we'll see how much that hurts us there. Yeah, so we had the 2 best matches of the week, but the mid-card 1 and 3 were pretty disappointing. We'll see. We can easily do this one again next week. Okada's at 80 popularity, which is good. Why was this so bad? Oh, just the performance was not great. I guess we can try that one again, if anything, but we'll see about that. Cope and Ospreay was good. 3.5 I'll take for sure. And over here, performance only 3-star, but title match, rivalry, and all that led to it being a very, very strong match. So, and again, the stamina here not in question whatsoever. That's good. Okay. NXT AEW's DNB for 27,000 fans, plus 73 grand, which is good. Wow, amazed to see Gunther McGregor on AEW, such a cult figure, lol. Where'd Gunther come from? Glad to see White finally leaving Raw after that trade. Love love tonight's AEW, looking forward to next week. Oh man, when White walked out to the ring, got so excited. Kazuchika Okada gets the win over Swerve. That match with Toni Storm was so good. Would love to see Megan Bayne get a rematch, which she will. Adam Copeland is just too good. Toni Storm versus Megan Bayne was awesome. And tonight's AEW started strong and ended strong. I like it. Okay, let's see how the other shows did. DNC for Raw, so maybe we'll gain a little bit of ground, which we will. Okay, so we gained 10,000 fans on Raw, which is a good start, but we're still way back of SmackDown, who did cut another good charity, and we basically kept pace with them. So I'm kind of happy to see that. And NXT Mutiny, wow, really good show from them. They did 31,000. So we gained a little bit of ground. We got a Noah Guy 3, which could come in handy here. Looking for our female faces. But yeah, so as you can see, there were 90,000 fans back of first place, slowly gaining on Raw. Hopefully we can gain again. We're 60,000 fans back of third. Like, that's a lot of ground to make up here. So hopefully we can do this up until Bad Blood. I was kind of pretty skeptical. Oh, that'll help. That'll help. This will put us right in the mix. Swerve loved performing on the bigger stage, so he should be very happy now. No, still just content. Bandito wants to win. Okay. Have your most popular available female and heel fight each other this week for limited stock is whatever. That's fine. And now we can start getting up some show logistics as well. Steal the gauntlet. Yes. That's because that adds popularity for negative stamina, which I think is a fair trade there. So we'll go with that one for now. Power cards, we get a fixed match. Did I get a coast to coast? I did. We have 2 fixed matches, I think, so we'll play one of them on Bandito. Let's just see if he's going to be on this card first. Before we do that, let's get a tag match here so we can test this out. Let's not do it for the titles just yet, but we'll see how that goes. Ospreay needs to recover, so we can do Swerve and Okada again. Toni Storm and Megan Bayne could go again as well, but maybe we'll have them cut promos instead. Do a fatal 4-way match. I want those 2 to get started. MJF, Brody, and then we're gonna have a punishment here because Bandito's in. I don't want Gunther and Jay White to start. That would be bad. Can potentially do that. That's a really nice match, actually. Then over on the women's side, yeah, we gotta find somebody here. Because Athena is still not bad. Okay, we're gonna get a local talent team worst case here. So let's go ahead and search for. We can do these a couple times. Actually, I might as well just keep this to face to have the most show up. Jamie Hayter's new. That helps. Yeah, that'll be a definite sign. We'll do her for 10 weeks, let's say. That was good. That's very, very good. Okay, and then we have over here a Noah Guy. Get us 10 points. Go back here, here, oh, whoops, here, and here. We can search this technically 4 times. That didn't work. I'm not going to do it all the time though, every single time, because I need to get some local talent worst case, which is looking like it. Whoops. If I go here, how much is this? This is 4. And if I go here, it's still 3. I'm gonna risk one here. And that didn't pay off. That's annoying. So then go back here. Now go face just to see what we get. Okay, Whitney Quaid, one of the favorites here. Now, so I think the question is, do I 30? I gotta get the most popular, I think. So we'll go Nova for one of them, and then match the class, I think, with Ava, because Julia is a fighter. So let's just see how this works. I mean, like the options now are putting, do I team Nova and Ava, or Nova and Jamie Hayter? But I think Jamie Hayter might be going up with Mercedes Moné. I think that's the bigger feud. And then over here, we can do a tag team match that sees Sky Blue and Julia Hart taking on Nova and Ava. And then this could be switched out if they don't have good chemistry. Once we pay off the Athena Willow feud, we can maybe get something going. We'll put the titles on the line, just give it extra boost. This will go here, and this will go here. Because I think Kenny, being as popular as he is, having a level 3 rivalry with Hangman should do that, so it's fine. This will be a tables match for the title. We're going to do some self promos from Toni Storm. We're going to do a self promo from Megan Bayne. We're going to do a self promo from Cope, I think. Yeah, and we're going to do a self promo from, I think I want to do, I'm going to play one of our health spot cards on I'll play that on Bandito. I'm going to play a health spot card on Ospreay. And I have a Superstar GM, which I'm also going to play on Ospreay. Okay, so that's good. And he's also going to get health spot 2. So he gains 24 stamina this week, which is good. Okay, I'm happy with this. We did spend a lot of money this week, so it's actually kind of good that the show's only costing 16,000 again. So yeah, I think this opener should be pretty good. There's a lot of, yeah, no, I like that. I think this is going to be fine. Hopefully the self promos can come through. Yeah, I like it. Starting with CM Punk's NXT Mutiny. Santos Escobar versus Shelton Benjamin. Anna Jay with another charity, so that's kind of annoying. That is really coming back to get me right away. But maybe we'll look to trade and get her back. At this point, just because. Yeah, Anna Jay and Willow can be a fun tag team. SmackDown, something must have happened to them because they have 3 unused promo slots and 5 normal singles matches, so maybe it'll be finally the time to catch them. Raw has got a no charity, which is good. Yeah, good, no charity, okay? And they still have Speedball locked away from me, which is annoying. But we have a fatal 4-way in the opener that sees MJF, Brody, Kenny, and Hangman picks up the win. And a great 3.5 star rated match. No rivalry growth from Hangman and Kenny, but we did start something between MJF and Brody, which is good. Self promo from Tony, +4, love to see it. Cash and Dax taking on the Guns. Non-title match, but the Guns win. And a mediocre 2-star match. That rivalry grows to level 2. We'd like to see that a bit more, but maybe it's because the Guns' popularity is not so high, and maybe it was a non-title match as well, so we'll see. Megan Bayne +1, would like to see more from that. Non-title match here to try to start this rivalry between Jamie and Mercedes. Mercedes wins. And an okay 2.5 star rated match. So no rivalry started, but I'm happy that that's a good result. Self promo from Cope, +4, love to see it. Titles on the line here. And Blue and Hart retain disappointing 1.5 star rated match with the titles on the line is not promising. Bandito +2, and then Okada versus Swerve for the title. Okada retains in an amazing 4-star match. Okay, so Again, not the strongest week from us, but at the same time, it wasn't that great from everybody else. Just our last mid card match is the one that kind of trailed behind, and we had the better opener and main. So again, this should be pretty interesting to see. I think it's just the star power is lacking from our shows, but the variation is pretty good. Just missing a triple threat match there to have all different match types, but I think that's kind of good still. There's going to be a lot of rivalries that are going to be coming to an end this go home show, so hopefully we can make up some room here. 22,000 from NXT Mutiny, 20,000 from SmackDown. That's like easily their lowest number so far. Raw did 22. Hopefully we can take advantage here. 24. So we'll gain a little bit there on SmackDown, but I guess we're also going to see the 50,000 get added on. Good show tonight, AEW, who are Ava and Nova. Ava and Nova worked okay as a tag team, I guess. So that's not that bad. What an intense match. MJF and Brody must hate each other. No one could accuse AEW of repetitive matches. Sky and Julia defend their belt successfully. I'm so sorry for Julia Hart says, I'm so sorry to the fans for that one-sided match. Lol. Hangman and Page gets payback on MJF. Austin Gunn got lucky, says Cash. And if you can only fight as well as you can talk, Bane. All bark, no bite, says Tony Storm. Beginner's Luck 3 is very nice. It's unfortunate who that will be going to now, so maybe I'll hold on to that with trades in mind, or just give it to Ava to boost her up. But we are now less than 10,000 back of third because of Gunther, so thanks Gunther McGirder. Yeah, I think you should put me in a match with Dax. Trust me on this. Sounds like a great idea. I'm really psyched. Okay. I think this is okay if she just cuts a promo, but we'll wait and see. Rest your female solo champions this week. Pre-match physio. That's okay. That's fine. Health Spa 2 is always nice. We will do that. We still have 250, which is $250,000, so that's nice. Okada and so I get we could do Tony Storm and Megan Bayne at the pay-per-view, so let's just do that here. We'll put the title on the line there. They'll pay it off at the pay-per-view. We have got Hangman and Kenny, who could go again right now, but we want to pay that off. Cope and will go here. Jamie. Do we just pay off that tag feud right away? Because I don't even know if these two work well together. I think I might do that because I can then do the fun team of Bandito and Brody versus Dax and Cash in a feud. So I think we will do that right away. Tag team call out. Let's see. Dax and Cash, and then go over here to do tag team call out of the Guns. And I think we'll play a fixed match on that. We are going to do Bandito. We said Bandito and Jay White. And then we will have Mercedes and... Oh, Athena's back. That's good. Oh, but they're... Okay. That's a bit annoying. We're going to do a tag team match that sees Julia Hart and Sky Blue take on this team again. I could play... No, I'm not going to. I'm going to put a stipulation. That should hopefully get it to like 2.5 now, be an Extreme Rules match. And then we have we have a lot of people not used right now. And we have, what, 1 match to go? This could be a fatal 4-way potentially. Yeah, actually, let's do that instead. Make this a fatal 4-way that sees Bandito and Jay White get inserted there. We won't put the title on the line just to make sure that Cope keeps that for his match with Will Ospreay. But we will play a fixed match that Bandito wins this match. So that may become a triple threat at the Go Home show instead. So Bandito's happy he'll win. And then over here we can do... Oh, MJF has bad stamina. Don't like to see that. Another fatal 4-way. That would see Mercedes, Jamie, Willow, and Athena. And then over here... Kind of... Do I risk MJF? Is the question. Yeah, I think so. But this is going to go... This is going to go here instead. Yeah, okay, that's good. And then... Self-promo for Okada, and then... Self-promo for Kenny. Or I do self-promo for Swerve because he's got better stamina. And we have 2 power cards here that can help this out. So we'll do Health Spa 2 for Hangman. And we'll do our Health Spa 3 for Kenny. Okay. Right. Okay, this is pretty solid. A lot of people. This is one of the largest booked shows for wrestler-wise. We have 4, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 21, 22. That is a lot of people on this show. Okay. So, rest your female solo champions. We did not do that. But that's fine. I'm okay with this. Yeah, I'm okay with this. This first match, I think, should be at least 4 stars. Toni Storm versus Megan Bayne. Toni wins. Toni's been on fire. 4.5 star match. That's a level 4 rivalry, so we'll be able to pay that off at the pay-per-view instead of the Go Home show. That's gonna be the main because I think that's what Toni wants. MJF versus Brody King. Hopefully no injury here. MJF wins. Injured for 2 weeks is not the end of the world. And rivalry goes to level 2. Excellent from Okada. Love to see that. Mercedes, Hayter, Willow, Athena. Title was not on the line here. It got Athena and Willow back to level 3, so we can pay that off, which is good. This is now at level 4. Julia Hart, Sky Blue versus Ava and Nova. We have new tag champions and did not see that coming. In a okay 2.5 star rated match. Okay. Swerve plus 3 takes him to the 70s for popularity, which is good. And we know that Bandito is going to win this match. Hopefully start a rivalry with Jay White. And he did. And it also took Cope and Ospreay to level 4, which is also good. Pretty solid show, actually. No charities for Raw, which is good. Penelope Ford is now their women's champion. Over on SmackDown, we have a lot of missing people here. Five normal matches, no charities. That's all I care about. And over on CM Punk's NXT Mutiny, we have got Anna Jay doing a self-promo now instead. And no charity. And Roman Reigns and Roman Reigns and Matt Jackson are starting a feud. Love to see it. Okay, so SmackDown's mid-card was worse than ours. And their opener was terrible. What was SmackDown's opener? Kevin Nash versus Nathan Frazier. Yeah, well, the star power is going to benefit them, though. That's for sure. D&B for us for 25,500 fans. And we made 60 grand, which is good. Looked like MJF picked up a knock tonight, but it didn't seem too bad. That's almost exactly what I said. Great AEW tonight. I feel like SmackDown was the one to watch last month, but AEW got my attention now. I'll take that. Yo, Bandito winning a match. The losing streak is over. Swerve Strickland doing good work on the mic tonight. Mercedes Moné getting pushed a lot lately on AEW. Yeah, she definitely has creative control on this show. Feels like this could grow into a legendary rivalry between Brody and MJF. I hate to see Brody lose, but props to MJF for the good win. Love Tony's match tonight. Would love to see Megan Bayne get a rematch. I feel like you said that last time, but that's in the plans anyway, though. Raw did 100 fans less than us, 200 fans less than us. SmackDown did 2,000 fans less than us. So again, climbing a little bit. And NXT Mutiny did slightly less than us as well. So again, small wins. But after having Gunther McGirder show up on our show, he made all the world of difference there. So 1 week to go for Bad Blood. Better take care of your superstars. Are you going to give me a health spa? That's good. Love to see it, Triple H. Hangman has a proposition. You got yourself a partnership, Hangman. We can do this on week 1. Or sorry, like the week after the pay-per-view. And that's fine, right? 3 weeks? Yeah, 3 weeks, which is good. Yeah. Sure, Sky, no problem. Great. Rest of your male tag team champions, not happening. That is going to be paid off here for the titles. Hopefully this is a good match. Level 4 rivalry. We have Cope and Ospreay. We have... I think I want to continue... do I continue Okada... Swerve, or do I continue Hangman and Kenny? Because we have, this is going to pay off here. That's going to pay off the pay-per-view. MJF is injured. So we could do this here. Triple threat match, though, to get Gunther in another match here. Thanks for getting us a ton of fans. And then, okay, so do I want to do... Okay. Jamie Hayter hasn't started anything with Mercedes just yet. So maybe Jamie is going to go here for this triple threat match. Just get her involved. She's the most popular of the three. It's Fighter, Bruiser, which is, I don't think, the best, but it'll have to do for now. I think I am going to... Because let's think about this. If this ends right now... Yeah, but then someone's losing a lot of popularity. Because it'll be, what, these three that cut promos? Because I don't have anyone lined up for... Like, obviously the natural fit is Hangman and Swerve next. But if I pay that off now, no one's ready for them right now. So I think we'll do... just the tag team title scene again. This could go in the closing spot. And it could be a tables match there. Stamina is pretty good here as well. Do this at tables also. And then for self promo for Okada, take advantage of that. Self promo for Tony Storm. Self promo for Kenny. And self promo for Swerve. And Kenny's what, at 72, and then got a second health spa, which is good. Play this one on Hangman to get him really ramped up stamina-wise. He'll be at 80-something, I think. And then the problem is going to be, we can get another false count anywhere, last man standing, or submission tornado tag. Let's do that. The problem is going to be the amount of people who are off the pay-per-view is the issue. And like Mercedes not being booked right now is also not great either. So we are going to throw this into a fatal... We just did this, but we'll do it for the title this time. And I think... Fighter and fighter versus bruiser fighter. We technically could have Ospreay and Swerve team up next to go after FTR, which could be fun. Because that's what I was hoping the route they were going to go after All In anyway. It's because that Swerve and Ospreay Young Bucks match was actually just incredible. I'm going to play the other fixed match that we have here for cash. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to go with this. This is now level 4. This got, what, 2.5 stars when they had 0 rivalry? Now it has rivalry level 4 title. I think this is fine. Yeah, that's okay. This is level 4, it's level 3. I think we're good to go. Show is costing still only 22,000, which is incredible. So hopefully we'll make some cash here. Starting off with NXT Mutiny. Punk has Anna Jay cutting another charity. Matt Jackson has a chance to become champion. Hopefully that's what happens. Over on SmackDown, we have no charities again, which is good. Yep, I'm happy with that. Over on Raw, no charities, and Penelope Ford going to try to win her championship back in the main event. Over on AEW, we have got Cope versus Ospreay in a tables match for the Unified Championship. Cope holds on to his title in a classic 4.5 star rated match. That's good. Okada is at 90 popularity now, which is great. We've got a fatal 4-way for the TBS Championship, and Mercedes once again holds on to that. Rivalry complete. Is anything start? Yes, and Hayter and Mercedes has started, so that is good. It's exactly what we want to happen there. Toni Storm is up to 88 popularity, which is great. We have Hart and Sky Blue winning back their championship in a 2-star match. Kenny Omega +1. Jay White, Bandito, Gunther McGirder. Bandito has now won 2 in a row. Love to see it. 2-star match. Yeesh, that could have been better. Swerve +2, which is I'll take. And then we know that Cash and Dax are going to be the new champions. Their popularity is going to be good in an amazing 4-star match. Okay, we'll take that for sure. This was a really good week, I wanted to say, but we're the only one getting amazing booking, so that should help for sure. SmackDown had a little bit of a slowdown. We had those two-star matches in the mid-card. We'll see if that hurt us or not. Starting with NXT Mutiny, they did 68,000 basically. SmackDown did 53, so hopefully that's ground for us to catch. 54 for Raw, and we did 56. Okay, so NXT Mutiny won this one, but we're gaining ground. But I guess now that we're only 30,000 back instead of like basically 100,000 back, these 2,000 to 3,000 week wins could add up eventually. Great AEW tonight, good matches. AEW deserves, who deserves a shot at the championship is Bandito, potentially. NXT gives Mercedes a break once in a while. Another successful title defense from Adam Copeland. Mercedes when he keeps the belt. Cope defends the title against Will Ospreay. Tonight's NXT started strong and ended strong. I like it. Wheeler and Dax worked okay as a tag team. That's a bit annoying. What an intense match. Jamie and Mercedes must hate each other after that one. Okay. Cool power card to have. We'll take that for sure. And we're almost exactly 30,000 fans back of first place, and still got some work to do before we get to second. Maybe if this is a good PLE, we could take third place, but we'll see here. Bad Blood. Let's see if any power cards played against us. No. Yes. Oh no. Ooh, Sky Blue. That's probably not going to happen. Ensure that your least popular available giant is in a match. I think that's Brody King. New perk for Mercedes. Great. Cruiser or Bruiser. We definitely have, we don't have any giants on in the female division, so we'll go Bruiser for Mercedes. Ooh, and that could, ooh, that's good. That could be the next thing. Okay. Great. We were going to do, why is Jamie already not happy? But she could be involved in this match though. With Tony, Megan Bayne, we could make that a triple threat potentially. Who's the other? Is there another? And then Athena could be put in this one as well. Maybe. But we did want to put Tony in. Okay, so Fatal 4-Way here is on the women's side. I always forget that is a way that Tony Storm could have been on the pay-per-view. I could have paid this off at the go-home. And then Tony still would have had enough stamina to do this. We'll put Jamie Hayter here, I think. Boiling Point is a pretty good power card to have. The mid card is going to be Tony Storm and Megan Bayne for the championship. And then I think we have to do... Oh, the popularities are definitely going to take a hit here, which is super annoying. But we got to do it. We're going to keep Okada's popularity up because he's in the 90s right now. And just to get more people on this show, we'll put this in a triple threat match that sees... Oh yeah, I was going to put Jamie Hayter, but now that's not a thing anymore. I guess we can put Willow in here. Oh, her stamina's bad. So I think we're just going to leave this here as a one-on-one match. We will do... Is Extreme Rules one of the things we got to get here? No, it was just tables matches, which we did get the bonus for. Okay, so I don't know. Your least popular giants on a match this week. Get Schooled 3 is nice, but there's no way. Oh wait, there is a way that we can do this. And I almost confirmed booking. Great, way to go, Brody. Oh yes, but that would have been another way to also have one of our big stars on the show. Like, stamina cost... Everyone's getting 10,000 fans, which is nice. But I don't know. Having Brody in this match... Again, I just clicked this by happenstance, but this is his match specialty, which I know is going to have zero effect on this. Because that's the way this game works. But to get the most efficient match possible, we will play our Get the Tables here. So this affects, hopefully, I mean, hopefully, this match was getting 4 stars normal. I think this should be a 5-star match. We will do this. I think this is good. I think there's a shot we win that. Jamie Hayter probably not so much, but and her stamina is going to be in the garbage though. I'm going to put Athena here instead. I don't want to have... Jamie Hayter was looking not happy already, but that's fine. I think Athena might be on the way out. We'll have to see. Okay, well, this is where we're going to call it for now. Show's only costing $8,000, so we hopefully should make some big money here, which could lead to a big signing I think we have available to us. So that's good. Sky Blue, I think, said she wanted to be on the pay-per-view, but she's already top morale, so I think anything she'll just come down a little bit to a little less happy. So we'll go to it this way. Let's see what we can do here. We have a fatal 4-way. When you're looking at this, Becky Lynch should almost probably never lose this. Her stamina is the best. Her popularity is the best. Let's see how this goes. Of course, Molly Holly takes that just because that's where that should have gone. We have got Toni Storm versus Megan Bayne, and Toni Storm retains in a legendary 5-star match. Self promo from Okada, +6. Oof, I'll definitely take that, Okada. Well done. Fatal 4-way here. We have double champion Rhea Ripley, who's on 32 stamina. We'll see how that goes for her. It's in a steel cage match as well. She wins with Lyra Valkyria and is injured for 3 weeks, so that could have been much worse. Takeshita +5 in ring. Falls count anywhere for the U.S. Championship. Jon Moxley and Omos potential to get injured here. Omos injured for 3 weeks. Moxley is fine. Stacks does a training +3. Falls count anywhere here as well. Wendy Chu versus Jade Cargill and Britt Baker. Jade Cargill picks up the win in a classic 4.5-star rated match. Self promo from Anna Jay. Her stamina's looking good. We might look to... Oh, I just realized this now. This person used this from Rampage, you can see. Because you can see the lightning bolts that they couldn't take away from Anna Jay's arm. Which is very, very funny. Okay. Now the men's match. Well, this is almost certainly going to be Kevin Nash. But one can hope that it's Brody, which it's not. So SmackDown won both. Well, no, SmackDown should have won the first one, and NXT Mutiny won. We had a few 5-star matches on this card. Of course, SmackDown being one of them, which is unfortunate. But yeah, Boiling Point would have been a nice card to have still. We did 126,500 fans, so that was way better than last time. We'll take that for sure. The halfway point, I'd give AEW a B. What a show. Speechless. Such a good way to close out Toni Storm versus Megan. Love AEW. Whatever happened to Hangman Page? Been MIA for too long. For real? Okada and Strickland had a rivalry going on. It's at level 3. Everybody calm down. Brody falling short against Kevin Nash. Athena got taught a major lesson by Molly. Really solid contest between Toni Storm and Megan Bayne. Better luck next time, Megan Bayne. A close contest, but you got to finish the job. What a fluke. Try me again, Toni Storm. It won't happen twice. Actually, it's happened at least 4 times, Megan Bayne. So, we'll see. That's a bold comment. And we made $120,000, which is good. DNA for Raw for 137. So they spread the gap. 147 for SmackDown. I'm expecting the same thing for NXT Mutiny. Okay, 130. But... yeah, I mean, not again what you want to see. Pay-per-views are usually where I get my points back, and it just hasn't happened yet so far. We are exactly 50,000 fans back from first, and 30 and 20,000 from second and third. So we're starting to get to the end here. And again, this is not really a challenge video. This is a one and done, whether we win regardless. But I would like to win the challenge that we set out in front of us. But again, this is not looking great here. NXT Mutiny coming in with the trade, offering us a injured Roman Reigns and Wendy Chu, which we are going to decline. They wanted Athena, but Athena is on the block, but not for 2 WWE superstars. We got injured almost, so we're going to say no to that as well. No thanks, Nick Aldis. And this one actually kind of would have made sense. Eric is their world champion. But these are not wrestlers who wrestle in AEW, so we're going to say no as well. For less cash this time, and it's still no. Raw. Okay, so who... I was thinking that Athena could be on the way out. Mercedes, you could be a bruiser now, right? So that wouldn't help for the Jamie Hayter situation, but that's fine. Athena, who is currently upset. And... oh, wait a minute. Because Toni Storm now needs a new rival. Oh, I think it's actually going to be Megan Bayne that gets moved. Because now Athena and Toni... but then there is also Willow and Megan that can start something up. But again, it's fighter, bruiser, fighter, bruiser. The other trade I think is going to be here that sees the Guns go out. Because I do have a really inflated roster right now. Oh, Speedball's available. Let's go. Speedball and Will Ospreay, what a team. 70 popularity, 70 stamina, 63 popularity. How much more are these guys valued than him? Not much, honestly. It's like a $5,000 difference. I'm just going to offer that right away. Okay, so it will be Speedball and Ospreay who take on Dax and Cash. That's a fun team. I'm very happy with that. Will Ospreay's stamina is not great, but it's okay. We need a face to go after Cope now, which we are missing. That's not good. We're gonna, yeah. I think I'm gonna just restart this right now and get back. So Athena is gonna go after Toni Storm. So I think Megan Bayne has to be on the move. And for a face women's wrestler, for Willow to take on. So we're going to trade and trade and trade. This is just to get some extra bonus here. And then we can also have the beginner's luck 3, which we got. That can be applied to someone who's going to be relevant on the roster. So who? Penelope is a heel. I don't think Anna Jay got worked into anything. She was just cutting promos for them. Where are you, Anna Jay? Or Hikaru Shida, you only have 5 weeks left, though. Anna Jay. 47 popularity, 83 stamina, though. But but then it's fighter, which is definitely annoying. Right? Because these two are specialist fighter. It would make more sense to have Jamie Hayter in this feud right now, but she's going to be tied up with Mercedes. Or get a specialist as well. I don't know. I feel like there wasn't a lot of options here. So no one there. We can look. There wasn't. Yeah, not really. All right, I guess I'll take this to searching then again. So we'll trade Megan Bayne as well here. This now sees it be. This is essentially 100 grand. 113, and anybody else on the move? I don't think so. I think that's it. Because now we can have Willow. That's to be a special, and then ideally a face bruiser who's sitting right here. But we also need. We need. Cope honestly needs somebody, but there is someone we could start something with. So we'll trade all these 3. The only one that's actually bad trading away is Megan Bayne. You know what? I'm going to turn Megan Bayne into a face to team with Willow. And then that would mean Mercedes, Jamie, Tony, Athena, and face Megan Bayne and Willow. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. So just to get the how much cash here? 30 maybe? No, not even. 25, 23. I'm just going to go ahead just to get a little bit of cash from SmackDown. I think that's it. Because the other option would be is to trade Cope. But he's like one of the few guys who are over 15. Which kind of, that doesn't make sense to do. I'm going to leave it like that. We just shortened the roster by how many? 3, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So this is the smallest the roster has looked so far. And I think that's good. MJF is back, which is nice. That's where I'm going to leave it, I think. Let's see if we can get a nice shake-up card as well. Okay. Oh, okay. That's tough. I saw Wheeler and Ospreay, maybe worth considering. That only happens for triple threats. Singles, triple threat, fatal 4-way, not tag, which is unfortunate. This is not going to be set up in the way he wants, but it's going to happen. And then, sure thing, UD seem to get the crowd riled up. Hangman is going to be in a match, but it's not going to be in a match against Kenny because I'm running in. Superstars who cut promos earn 3 in-ring XP. Fatal markdown. Using at least one fighter. Superstar in a match increases its quality. I have a ton of fighters, so we are going to do that. Okay. Well, that is where we are going to call it on this episode. I guess we kind of made ground because of Gunther McGirder, and he got traded away, so didn't really treat him all that well. But thank you for the 50,000 fans to bring us into 50,000 fans behind first place. So all in all, very up and down episode here. But if you've watched up until this point, guys, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. That helps out so much. Leave your comments down below of what you'd be doing differently, because it looks like we need some help in this series so far. So leave your comments down below. The next episode in this series will be dropping Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. As always, guys, thanks for watching.